Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Velton's Arena here is a remarkable stadium in many ways. It features a retractable pitch, a retractable roof, definitely one of the most modern arenas around. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though.
Van Nistelrooy! And he nearly went all the way.
Van Nistelrooy certainly had a very good sight of goal, and he would have fancied a better outcome then.
Luis Suarez, it's anyone's ball. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. No question, that's a foul. Hoists it high. Shevchenko is desperately calling for it out wide. Luis Suarez, aimed long and direct. And now Van Nistelrooy! There it is!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's all...
Figo! Oh, what a hit! What a hit! About as smooth as it gets. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Going for goal! Yes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way. He certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Van Nistelrooy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Looking to force his way through. Fires from distance. Oh, my word, that is fantastic! A finish Straight from the top draw. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, I wasn't...
Owen! That is absolutely glorious. A finish of true class. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off? No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's a loose ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Sergio Busquets. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. And the counter is on. Out to the left it goes. And through to the goalkeeper. Messi. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Gets up to head it! Oh, the ball's come loose! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Needed a better pass there. Beckham. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Shevchenko, who has set up 2 goals. Griezmann. And it's Messi. It's a promising ball. Oh, great ball! Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Away from immediate danger. Fired in from... Owen now on a hat-trick. Owen. And it's Griezmann. Chance to break. He's got away. Shoots! They've done it!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Guardiola. Beckham. Guardiola. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Griezmann. Oh, that's a waste. Shevchenko pushes to get on the end of it. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cannavaro. And it's Baggio. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vidal plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Got a sight of goal here. Shoots! And that is faded wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Over to the left. Going through. Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Dembele tries lifting it over. Just the goalkeeper's a bit. Can he put it away? It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Maldini. Thuram. And it's Beckham. This is promising. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away. It's Luis Suarez! He's put his foot right through that one.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It's come loose. Now it's Messi. He'll have a dip! That intervention was very necessary. Hits one! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he score? And the follow-up? What about it? It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box.
It's Dembele! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Maldini. Messi shot a goal! And in it goes! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, there was to be no other outcome. We have got ourselves a game here. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's going long.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Alex Zidane.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Hits one! In it goes! Barcelona are back in business. Dembele versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
his second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Baggio is fouled.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That's Shevchenko. It's a brilliant interception. Good idea, just poorly executed. Dembele. Now it's Dembele. And the weighted pass. Messi! Guardiola. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. So, the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Dembele with eyes on the prize. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. And stepping up, the skipper.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
The third man in the queue. No, it's been saved!
Oh, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Suarez will take the third penalty. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one. Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. 3 each. Boban comes forward for the 5th of 5. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So it's down to him to keep it alive. And scores to keep them alive.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
It is sudden death from here on. One miss could lose it. Oh, he cannot score. The scene is set for a would-be hero. He's buried it, and he's won it. Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win, compelling and cruel, but they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far-fetched. Just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway. Goals just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
And so they prepare themselves to... And he puts them one up.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Hazard with eyes on the prize. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Keeper's read that beautifully.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one. Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
The third man in the queue.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. No, it's been saved!
And that's a super save from the keeper.
Kroos comes up, their fourth taker. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Deco comes forward for the fifth of five. Oh, he saved it!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Toldo must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. It is sudden death from here on. One miss could lose. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
He's put that straight at the keeper. It's simply not good enough.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
And now we're into the realms of sudden death. Down the middle, right where the keeper was standing. Real Madrid at the point of no return. Save! Welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stair-rod rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials, and certainly Ronaldinho! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Juventus didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chesney sends that a long way. Bonucci does well there, alert. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Higuain, going through. Higuain with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Back into the middle. Pjanic. He'll hit it! Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Out wide to the right. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Higuain. Dybala. Now it's Cuadrado. He's left his man. Lampard comes out on top in a really physical duel. Aimed long and direct. For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Pjanic. Bonucci goes looking. De Rossi tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. He's gone for it! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but...
And That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with a...
Pjanic is fouled.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Looks to thread it through. Played back in. It's a brilliant interception. And he heaves it forward. Pjanic. That's the through ball. He's looking to get there first. And it's there! And surely that settles it. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pjanic pushes it out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm battles to win it back. And it's Alexandro. Now they can break here. Rivaldo collects the ball from behind. Great leap! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Stoichkov! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Dicks one in.
Bonucci simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Bonucci gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rivaldo. Maradona brings the ball forward. Forward it goes. Now it's Higuain. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Bonucci gets it. That's a foul, free kick's been given. Chesney gets it upfield. Ramsey plays it out to the flank. Well, that had to be more accurate. Promising move that, good inroads into... Just the keeper to beat! It's Maradona! And in it goes! A contest no more, it is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, no question now as to who is in control. He's got away. Gets up to head it! He scores! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A demolition.